Oh, it's really hot. Oh, does it? Oh, right, yeah. Okay, cool.
Well, that's a load of...
You just made that up, didn't you?
It feels like it is a load of.
There we are.
Well, I only said Paul, I didn't say that.
No, you were very good.
Hold on. Hi, David Fred.
You on this side? Make them the numbers.
How much nicer was I? No. You wanted me on your side. I have to actually say, I should sit that side. Oh, my gosh, I got married. They used to all of them. That was
Hello.
We're going to wait out here, Mark, because someone in it. No, because we're waiting for everyone to go in, so we're going to just wait here and sit. Do you need a chair? Sit down for me, yeah. So we're going to sit here and wait. Yeah, the three and my mum first, and then the two little girls, and then they're going to walk on the arms of their brothers. So
Right.
I think Jolene and Ask who the 4 witnesses are. Have you got the sheet for the 4 witnesses?
Little chair.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I ask you to stand to greet the entrance of the bride?
Head up.
Linda, you're there, your mum is Ladies and gentlemen, would you like to be seated? Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and I'd like, on behalf of David and Linda, who've taken all this number of years to get here, to welcome you all to Morden Park House today on this very special occasion. My name is Maria, and my colleague Esther will be registering your marriage for you today. Emily Miles represents all of us. She particularly represents her family, but today, in a special gesture, she symbolises her own personal relationship with Linda. So mindful of these values, I now ask her, who presents this woman to be married to this man?
Yeah, isn't there time?
Yeah, that's what I just said. Too many years. Would you like to take your seat now? Now, although your family and friends here today will know you both well, the law does require that you identify yourselves to me. So can I ask the groom, first of all, to tell me his full name, please?
David Ferriter.
Sure.
Positive.
And the bride, if you could tell me your full name.
Linda Mary Miles.
Would you like to have a seat? And today, ladies and gentlemen, David and Linda have chosen 2 readings which they feel are specifically suitable for today. I'd like to ask Linda's brother, Michael, if you would come forward with the first of the 2 readings, please.
I said no, too late.
Well, we'd have had a problem there. We'd have had to chuck David out, wouldn't we?
Yeah.
As long as your eyes are blue. Will you love me sweet when my hair is grey and my cheeks shall have lost their hue? When the charms of youth shall have passed away, will your love as of old prove true? For the looks may change and the heart may range, and the love be no longer fond. Wilt thou love with truth in the years of youth, and away to the years beyond? Oh, I love you, sweet, for your locks of brown and the blush of your cheeks that lies. But I love you most for that kindly heart that I see in your sweet blue eyes. For the eyes are signs of the soul within, of the heart that is real and true. And my own sweetheart, I shall love you still, just as long as your eyes are blue. For the locks may bleach and the cheeks of peach may be ripped of their golden hue. But mine own sweetheart, I shall love you still, just as long as your eyes are blue.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Would you like to both stand for me? Can you put that book to the wall?
It's for Linda.
It's for Linda, is it? Linda and David, or David and Linda even, marriage is a desire by two people to share their experiences with each other and a willingness to accept each other for who they are. It calls for honesty, patience and of course humour. Marriage is where each partner cares for the other and supports them in all that they do. Marriage requires closeness and distance, the closeness of a couple grown together, and enough distance to allow each partner to be an individual. And a good partner will be loving, caring, and above all, a best friend. And ladies and gentlemen, through their vows today, David and Linda are making a commitment to each other. And through your presence here today, you are expressing your support for them. And in each other's company, they have found happiness, fulfilment and love. And as a consequence of this, they now wish to affirm their relationship with this marriage. And before you are joined in matrimony, it is my duty to remind you both of the solemn and binding character of the vows you are about to make. Marriage, according to the law of this country, is the union of one man with one woman, voluntarily entered into for life to the exclusion of all others. And I am going to ask you both in turn to declare that you know of no reason why you may not be married today. And this place in which we are now met has been duly sanctioned according to law for the celebration of marriages. And you are all here today to witness the joining in matrimony of David and Linda. However, if anyone knows of any lawful impediment to why this marriage should not take place today, then they should declare it now. Have you paid anybody?
No.
You were looking hopeful.
Nervous.
And now, David, if you would repeat after me first, please. I do solemnly declare
I do solemnly declare
that I know not
that I know not
of any lawful impediment
of any lawful impediment
why I, David,
why I, David,
may not be joined in matrimony.
may not be joined in matrimony to Linda.
I do solemnly declare
I do solemnly declare
that I know not
that I know not
of any lawful impediment
of any lawful impediment
why I, Linda,
why I, Linda,
may not be joined in
may
matrimony
not be joined in
to
matrimony.
David. David and Linda, you have gathered about you today your family, your friends and your witnesses, and you have invited them here to celebrate with you at this very special time. And I ask you now, in the presence of their company, David, will you take Linda to be your wife? Will you love her, comfort her, honour and protect her, and remain true to her for the rest of your life?
I will. I do.
Whatever. I do already. Linda, will you take David to be your husband? Will you love him, comfort him, honour and protect him, and remain true to him for the rest of your life?
I will, I do.
Who's a star?
I do.
And the moment has now come, ladies and gentlemen, for these two people to make their marriage contract before you, their witnesses today. Now, I would like to, would your mum be okay to stand up while we do this bit? Yes? And you, Geraldine, and you too, please. And again, David, if you would repeat after me first. I call upon these persons here present to witness that I, David, do take thee, Linda, to be my lawful wedded wife. I call upon
I call upon
these persons
here present to witness that I
Linda, do take you, David, to be my lawful.
Don't you fall?
No, I just thought save Maria.
Well, it's thrown me now.
Sorry.
I've lost it. David and Linda, a wedding ring is the ancient and traditional way of sealing the vows you have just made. It is an unbroken circle that symbolises unending and everlasting love, and is the outward sign of the lifelong promise you have just made to each other. And Michael John, I believe you've got the ring for us, please.
Yep.
No, we're not using
I didn't
the
swap
cushion.
it.
That was good. Now, David, if you'd like to take the ring from the cushion and place that on the third finger of Linda's left hand. And if you remain holding her hand and repeat after me, Linda, I give you this ring
Linda, I'll give you this ring
in celebration of our
in
marriage,
celebration of our marriage,
as a symbol of my love and respect for you.
of a symbol of my love and respect for you.
And I promise to you
And I promise to you
my love, friendship and support
my love, friendship and support
through all our times.
through all our times.
And Linda, if you'd like to repeat that. I accept this ring. David, I accept this ring
David, I accept this ring.
in celebration of our marriage,
Celebration of our marriage.
as a symbol of my love and respect for you.
As a symbol of my love and respect.
And I promise to you
I promise to you.
my love, friendship and support
My love, friendship and support.
through all our times together.
Through all our
And today, ladies and gentlemen, David and Linda have chosen their own special words they would like to say to each other. So if you would like to take yours and stare adoringly into your bride's eyes and say your words.
I promise to care for you, to remain true to you, to be your friend, and above all, to respect and love you always.
And now,
Thank you.
Linda.
Okay, I'm not going to do this. I'm going to finish. From this moment, life has begun. From this moment, you are the one right beside me, where I belong. From this moment on, I give my hand to you with all my heart. I can't wait to live my life with you. I can't wait to start. You and I should never be apart. My dream came true because of you. From this moment, long and finding fire lost you. I promise you this, there is nothing I wouldn't give from this.
That was money.
David and Linda, marriage binds your lives by more than name. It is a declaration of your love for one another. You are now two persons with one life ahead of you, and in joining your lives together may be granted a special lifetime. I hope you both are. And let the world now recognise that you are husband and wife, and may you treasure this trust and responsibility. May no failure or misfortune ever part you. And may you have happiness and a lifetime of rich adventures. And this day will form a milestone in your lives, and you will look back on it with love and happiness as the start of your new life together. And we all hope that the feelings of love which you so clearly have for each other will deepen and grow ever stronger throughout the years to come. It's therefore my duty, but my great pleasure, to pronounce you husband and wife. Congratulations, David and Linda.
Thank you.
Or Mr. and Mrs. Ferriter. And just you, Thomas, I'd like to call upon Michael John for the second of the two readings today which David and Linda have chosen.
I'm not going to sing.
You want to come over to the lectern, or are you okay
I'm okay
You're
with it.
okay then, right.
I will have to put my glasses on though. He's the old brother. This is a piece written by Madeleine L'Engle from the Irrational Season. But ultimately, there must come a moment when a decision must be made. Ultimately, two people who love each other must ask themselves how much they hope for as their love grows and deepens, and how much risk they are willing to take. It is indeed a fearful gamble, because it is the nature of love to create. A marriage itself is something which has to be created, so that together we become a new creature. To marry is the biggest risk in human relations that a person can take. If we commit ourselves to one person for life, this is not, as many people think, a rejection of freedom. Rather, it demands the courage to move into all the risks of freedom, and the risk of love, which is permanent, into that love which is not possession but participation. It takes a lifetime to learn about each other. When love is not possession but participation, then it is part of that co-creation which is our human calling, and which implies such risk that is so often rejected. David and Linda.
Thank you very much. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we'll continue the marriage ceremony with the signing of the register.
What you need, a little love and understanding, a little warmth to tell your soul, a gentle bird that softly sings. Each night my voice happens to sneak through your transistor radio. I'm just a secret you can keep, and no one ever needs to know. You're in that city far away, on the ship, right out at sea.
Send the contracts. Should be something else.
You got some problems, so leave them behind any place. For out of sight is out of mind. Anytime, 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 you'll find peace of mind. Okay. Good. Your room is high, your desert night, often filled with solitude. So grab your coat, come smile, out and buy yourself some cheer. Why sit there thinking of the past, recounting empty days gone by? When you should make each moment last, it isn't hard to do, just talk. Drink to the city far away, all the sailors away at sea. All those problems you can face, so leave them behind anyway. For out of sight is out of mind. And in time, 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 find peace of mind. Okay. But quiet as I should. Maybe I quite as long as I little things.
Oh, well, thanks.
Actually, goes before.
Maybe I maybe I will love you. Quite as long as I maybe I and I guess I never told you.
Right now, is your brother, are you going to do some more photos? Yeah, you wanted to do some more photos? So you're going to come around this side, yeah? Ladies and gentlemen, we're now going to set Mr. and Mrs. Ferriter up. Would you like to take some photos of them?
It's a set-up.
Set up. And the two girls, would you like to come and get into photos?
Shine like you had too much wine. That's when you walk in a dream, but you know you're not dreaming, senor. Scusa me, but you see back in old Napoli, that's amore. Ceremony, and when you leave, can I ask you to leave through the door that's at the back to take you down the staircase, which will bring you round to the front of the house. And may I present to you Mr. and Mrs. Ferriter.
upstairs, Pete.
No, you're all right.
Stay here.
Do. You both eyes. You both eyes. At the same time.
That ain't funny, Linda.
Does anyone know the score?
0-0.
0-0. Typical. You know some work, didn't you?
Come on, keep walking.
Keep walking.
You're just in
Nice, yeah.
Oh, they're falling down around you.
How many people have
Everybody? You're meant to look that way.
Yes, I'm smiling. Feels like pizza. Friends, Romans, countrymen. Dave. And Bernie. And you, Bernie. That was excellent.
That's my husband.
Yes. I said to him, cheerio now, nice to meet you. Goodbye.
Should we have one getting in the car? Right, come here. We must have fit some people in. That's very good. Well done. Lovely fine, darling. You did very well. Hey, listen. You're a bit shaky, were you? I was a little bit shaky doing a bit of a song. We heard a bit wavering.
Well, yeah. You driving?
No, no, still, yeah? Each time.
Wrong side. One of you on your own? With a bottle of water?
We get going with it, so what is it?
Can't wait to get on the video, can you? I figured crying all over again. That terrible thing. I'm thinking, oh my God, never do that. Don't speak to your wife like that, David.
What's that now? That's legal.
Look, that's all on film, Dave.
I believe in gold. I actually truly do
on, smile. That's it. Just the three of you.
I know.
There you go. Right, well, Kerry had a good football team one time. All right. All right, Dave.
That's piss. And anyway, the point is it's really detecting 10% of all crime.
Thomas, none of them will stay up court for me. You know that Kerry crowd in it? Bad, isn't it? Don't you think so? Say yes. Whose side are you on? Hello. Oh yes, sir. Hold on, I might just get a close up of that. It looks good. Yeah, that's it. Oh yes. Yeah, it's nice. Oh, that's even better, yeah. Well, it was nice getting it, you know, given you, like, wasn't it? No. That's nice. Granny, get out of the way, will you? Thank you.
It does, yeah.
Sorry, the pitch must give you a load of bread.
Hey Joe, you're going to come out with me to do the siege of Venice, right? The siege of Venice.
Do you think you're going to get them? Couldn't wait.
Things experience was pouring him so Yes, thanks, love you This is wild thing we've got to actually learn because when the arrows are like
You on?
make me okay?
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, that's good, right? It's like, oh no, I knew I forgot something.
And did you do any exams this year?
Yeah, I did my junior
You
six.
did? Same as them, huh? You don't know junior this year? Easy, was it? Oh, getting your mother now, you see? Where your father's gone?
Glad you tested that.
Guys, a bit of mould. It's okay. You're not listening.
That stuff you had is good.
I didn't think you were looking.
Folks, I'm sorry to stop you drinking and eating, but this is now the boring part. So, my name is Mick. I'm the best man for my sins. But first of all, I'd like to pass over to the groom of the day, David. This is too high for me. Stan, hold that for me. I am the groom of the day. A very short speech, because I'm not a man of many words. Thank you all for coming. This is Stan. He played for England today. He missed a penalty. A lot of you have travelled a long way, mainly from Ireland, some from China. Where's Ty? Thank you very much. And it's lovely to have everyone here. My mum and dad, and Linda's mum as well. And the bridesmaids. And Cole is here, which is a bit worrying. I was hoping he'd be playing golf. So there's no more speeches. I'll hand over to my brother. He'll do a little speech. He'll mention some embarrassing things about me, like when I had an operation. You know, but we all know about that one. And then we'll have a little dance, and then the music will start, and then carry on drinking and eating. Thank you. The first four people to thank really are Geraldine, Ellen, Lauren and Tia, who were really beautifully turned out and really beautifully did their business. So thank you to the four of you. Now this wedding is sponsored, so I'm afraid any photographs are the property of Saga from now on. And as David said, people have travelled miles to be here from Essex. From China, from Ireland, from Wales, for two reasons. First of all, to see these two married, but also to get a drink off David for the first time in our lives. Last. So the question we've all asked since we've been told that David and Linda have been getting married is why? Linda's mum, Emily, has been saying, for the last, how many years? 29 years. Why? Oh why? Oh why? She's not the only one. They've been together for 29 years. How have they lasted so long together? One. They weren't married. Oh, sorry. One principle. Never go to bed angry. Stay up and fight. I want to assure the Miles contingent and friends of Linda who don't know the Ferriters, we're not known for our slowness, honestly, but for our carefulness. All the Ferriters, if you look around, have very strong partners. Now, this has not come about by chance, but by a very slow, deliberate system of selection. Linda had to pass many tests before David would accept her as the person to be. Linda, now I'm sure you remember the final selection criteria. 5.5. What is the ABV? Sorry, the ABV of Young Special?
5.5.
3.7. When was Butch Wilkinson made captain of Chelsea?
1975.
Well done. Do you prefer?
Who is Butch Wilkinson?
Do you prefer wet and windy weather or glorious sun?
Wet and windy.
Good, because the majority of your holidays will always be in the southwest of Ireland. I think we've all admired David and Linda, the way they brought up the four children. I once asked Linda, how do you control the temper tantrums? And she said, you know, it is difficult, but I try to do it not in front of the children. If you look at Dave, when he was young,
Keep it in the family.
when he was young, he looked like the Milky Bar Kid. And if you remember the song from the Milky Bar Kid and the way the tune went.
Milky Bar Kid, so you
Right, okay. So the Milky Bar Kid is strong and tough. When we were growing up, it was a time when our uncles and aunts were first setting up their own homes. And David was sent in to test the fixtures and fittings, sometimes to destruction. Dave would be the first to admit that you were a difficult child, weren't you?
I am still a child.
And one uncle was given the charge of discussing his behaviour with him. And the uncle had some training in psychology and animal behaviour. And he began his chat, you know, he sat him down and, how are you, David, blah, blah, blah. And there are some children, some small boys that can be very loud and lack concentration and can be, a pain in the backside. David, shut up. I've just got a person out of my class. Not realising it was him they were talking about. David is 18 months and 4 days younger than me. But he's always been looking after me when we were growing up. I was the weedy one, and he often protected me from the bullies in the school. And then later on, he would go out with some of those girls. He's also been known to lead us all astray. If we look at our cousins around, we've all got the bruises from the night after been drinking with David. And some cousins have ended up on a dock crane in Southend at 3 o'clock in the morning. Not Dave, though, not Dave. He was quite sensible. Piers found him on the roundabout at 4 o'clock in the morning. Toilets were closed. If you look at these beloved couple, they've always been more forward-thinking than us. They've always been leading an alternative lifestyle before the rest of us. They were the first to be known as vegans. No milk, no meat, no nothing, no life. Although both of them brought up as, good Catholics by caring parents, they were the first of us to go into sin. Seriously indiscreet nookie. Now, that leads me to one of my final pages. They were the first before Beckham and Geldof to name their children, to give them a middle name, their children, to indicate where they were conceived. Now, let's see if you can work out the names of these children. So if we take Piers, where's Piers? Piers, want to stand up?
I don't think he does.
Now, Pierce's middle name is Ben. Where did that come from? Anybody want to guess?
Big Ben?
No. Thank you. No, close with Ben Nevis. Ben Diarmid. Yeah, which is a mountain hilltop in Ireland.
I remember that.
Now, for some of you, the next one is a bit easy. Ellen, where's Ellen? Ellen's middle name is Sybil. Now, some of you may know what the Sybil means. Any guesses?
Sybil Thigh?
No. Sybil Head? No, but you're close. Sybil Thorndike Theatre in Leatherhead. It was Shakespeare, it was boring. Now, Tom has got a really interesting name. Don.
He's a little David. He's obviously immaculate.
In memory of a late tram journey between Croydon and Wimbledon. A long delay at Don Donald Road. Geraldine.
Come over here, Geraldine.
A lovely middle name, Swan. A graceful, mute bird. She personifies it. It's also short for Swansea Court Car Ferry. Cabin 101. There is Ty asked yesterday, for those of us who were having a drink with Dave and Linda, was there a prenuptial agreement? There is. The first one to mention divorce gets the kids. I'm nearly there. Can Can we raise our glasses, first of all, to 3 people who, without their efforts, these 2 wouldn't be here today? Linda's mum, Emily, and Dave's parents, Peggy and Roland.
And yours,
so,
Peggy.
to parents. Finally, a toast to sweethearts. May all sweethearts become married couples, and may all married couples remain sweethearts. Can we raise our glasses to David and Linda? They will now perform in Sin, the first dance.
So slow, going down the old man river, transistor radio, standing in the sunlight laughing, hiding behind the rainbow's wall, slipping and sliding all along the waterfall with you. Brown-eyed girl, too, we're gonna waste all the sun when you put on the lights. I bring the light tonight. We're gonna rock till all daylight. We're gonna rock, I bring the rock tonight. So darling, save the last dance for me. Don't you know I love you so? Don't you feel it when we touch? I will never, never let you go. I love you oh so much. You can dance, come carry on tonight. Don't know much about history. Don't know much about biology. Don't know much about the science. Don't know much about the French art too. But I do know that I love you. And I know that if you love me too, what a wonderful world this could be. Don't know much about geography. Don't know much biology. Don't know much about algebra. Don't know why the slide rule is for. But I do know one is two. And this one to be with you. What a wonderful world this could be. I
didn't get that then, did it? Try it again.
This represents married life. One step out you.
Somebody should give you a rolling pin actually. Hello. You're around the top of mine or mine on the top of mine?
A little bit more of an angle.
Which way do you want to go to? No, you're supposed to be one side, but then you're back. The back. Johnny.
Pull the table out.
Hang on, no, the cake will fall over. So it's just going over it.
No, it's John raises his balls.
We live to careful. David.
What?
Hello. Smile, David. That was a lovely one, your shirt. Yeah. David, look at me. Don't let this man know. Let's get out of the way. Well, everybody take turns.
Oh, lovely. He was born and raised in Ireland, in a town called Castle.
Cut the cake, honey. You don't
He was his mother's pride.
And
did his parents love the one on your way.
which one's that, the fruit or the chocolate? Yeah, which one's the chocolate? From the chocolate. That cake is beautiful.
Thank you. Marvellous. Do you want me to dismantle it?
Comes on the radio, telling me more and more about some useless information. Supposed to fire my imagination. I can't get no. Hey, that's what I said. Can't get no
people, and then 4 people facing them, and then another 4 people, and 4 people facing them. Rose, Kay, come on, 4 people, 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 4 people. In and out. In and out. Okay, that's great. Excellent. Now, everybody knows what they're doing? I don't think so. So, 4 opposite 4 now, groups of 4 opposite 4. And at each end there'll be 4 that are doing nothing and waiting for the next 4 to come through to them. So you just line up and ready for the next 4 to come through. Okay. Are you all ready?
Yes.
Okay.
David, get to the back.
Where are you going? Have you lost your form? We have, yes.
Okay, here we go. In and out. Up and down. Woo! Twisting. Twist around. Regroup and go in and out. Excellent. Now, underneath. New groups of 4 opposite 4. Fantastic rhythm. Don't lose your shape. In and out. Now go underneath. There aren't enough people on the dance floor, come on!